Sorry about that, babe.
Alright guys, welcome back to the new Bits Play series. This time we're going to be playing Final Fantasy II, originally released only in Japan on the Famicom. I am playing a English translated version, and I bought the complete in-box copy from Flashback Entertainment. I'll leave the link in the description below. Quality product there. I purchased from them before in the past. I'm a little intimidated by this game. I'll get into it more as we go on, so let's press start. In a far-off land, a long peace has ended. The Paramikian Empire has summoned Hellspawn in hopes to rule the world. The people of Fynn fought bravely and for their kingdom, and lost. Now 4 of Finn's youth must flee to Altea, where the enemy just behind. With the enemy just behind. I can't even read. I can't even read tonight. Honestly, I'm pretty tired. So I have off of work tomorrow, but I really wanted to get this started tonight. I wanted to at least like get the ball rolling. So we're fighting through it. Alright, so let's jack up our speed. So basically, yeah, the gist of it, from what I understand, is that the evil empire, like, summon monsters. And basically, you're, like, the children of, I believe, like, rebels slash people that fleed. Alright, let's go there. So now we're naming our characters. So, the last playthrough for Final Fantasy I, obviously, we had the Warriors of Light, right? And I would say those are more generic. I'm gonna try to go with what I believe, according to the instruction manual, these characters should be. I'm hoping they are, otherwise I'm just gonna name people incorrectly. So this looks like Frioniel? I don't even know, oh my god, how do you pronounce that? Frioniel? Oh man, that's rough. Maybe I'll just name this guy Bits. So in the manual, it's Frioniel. But I don't really feel like saying that throughout the game, so I'm gonna roll with Bits. How about that? And what do I do here? Do I mash through? Okay. Yeah, so I'm actually having trouble matching up these headshots to who I believe these people are. I can't tell if this is supposed to be Guy or Leonhardt. Actually, that could be Sid, for all I know. Alright, I guess we're just gonna throw caution to the wind and do our typical naming convention here. So we'll, who should we go with? We had Bits, Raze, Jimmy, and Ryu in the last playthrough. Maybe we'll give a nod to, the Freak here. Freak SWAT. We got a girl, so we'll go with... Shoutouts to the fiance, soon-to-be wife, Oneida. And this actually looks like this would be Guy, according to the manual. But we'll go with, you know what? We'll go with Laboshi, if that fits. I don't know if it does. Ah, Labosh. We're gonna go with Labosh, how about that? A little stuffed up tonight too, by the way. So we start off with a battle here. For those watching at home, I've never played this version of Final Fantasy II. I played the Game Boy Advance version slightly, but when I say slightly, I mean less than an hour, and probably close to 16 years ago. So I remember absolutely nothing, and I didn't get anywhere in the game. I'm going to assume that this is probably a battle where you just die. So I'm gonna take it on the chin. Ooh. I'm already noticing a pretty good musical upgrade here compared to the first. The graphics essentially look the same. The main character graphics sprite looks exactly the same as the fighter from Final Fantasy I. Hilda, will he survive? Also, it looks like we're getting more characters in this game. I read through the manual and I like that. I do like that a lot about the first. It makes it kind of unique in the sense of, obviously, you get like the random characters and there isn't that many characters other than, like, I guess, like the bad people. But it seems like there's more NPCs in this game, which would be pretty cool. Oof, I do not like the way the text scrolls. Ew. Did you guys see that? That's disgusting. I don't like that shit at all. It like scrolls in the wrong direction. I don't know. Min. Yes. It'll not be long before he regains consciousness. He has a strong life force. Ugh, God, I hate that scroll. That's gonna take a while to get used to. Hilda. I found him as I was fleeing Finn, unconscious and covered in blood. Save him. Min. I've amplified his life force. Let's let him be for now. I'm gonna stop saying the people's names, by the way. You're right, we should get going. Everybody's waiting for us at the meeting. If the Empire completes their worship of, man, some of the names, Bofsk, we'll stand no chance against them. Oh, where am I? The others. Freak, Oneida, Labosh. I'm just gonna say Laboshi, but. Oh, the music is vastly upgraded in this game. Wow, we're already hit with two like pretty good tunes. Bits, you're alive. Are they naked? The fuck? They in their underwear? Where's Freak? We were rescued by the Princess of Finn, but Freak hasn't been found yet. Okay, so according to the manual, Leonhart is somebody that joins later, so I'm guessing Freak is indeed Leonhart. Alright, let me, just for clarification's sake. So, Bits is Freonial, Oneida must be Maria, Freak must be Leonhart, and Laboshi must be Guy. Those are the names in the manual, but anyways. It's alright. I'm sure he's alive. Damn, these tracks, though, they're slapping. So, you've recovered. Good. Princess, please let us fight with your rebel army against the Empire. Settle down. In your current state, you'd only be throwing your lives away. We've got nothing else to live for. Our family, our homes, gone. I'm sorry. Well, you may stay here in Altea if you wish. Remember the Wild Rose. It's the crest of the Finn and the secret password of our rebel army. Got it. Okay, interesting little screen we have here. Ooh, can I save whenever? You can only save on the... Oh, nice, good. So, it looks like starting with Final Fantasy II, they allowed you to save on the world map. In Final Fantasy I, you had to save at an inn or use like a tent or something like that. But in pretty much every other Final Fantasy, if you just go outside, you could save wherever. That's really good, actually. Especially early on, when you probably don't have much money. We got any items? We got nothing. Oh, we have a trash can, too. That's good to note. Do we know any spells? Alright, so it's probably similar to Final Fantasy I, where you have to purchase the spells. Probably don't learn them as you level up, I'm assuming. Broadsword, buckler, leather. An axe. Okay, and I'm assuming a bow, right? Yep. We have stats here. So, okay, this is my first playthrough of this game. I think I forgot to mention that, like, I should have did that right at the jump. I did a little bit of reading in the manual that came with the game. A lot of interesting things here. As you can see, weapon skill down at the bottom. So apparently everything kind of runs on skills, and I'm trying to think of like a more modern equivalent. I guess some of the Elder Scrolls games, where if you consistently use certain things, that levels it up. So for example, like if I wanted to max out my level skill for something, I would presumably equip it to myself and then grind offline using just that weapon against decent to more powerful enemies, and that'll level me up quicker. I think with like certain item usages and spells, it's like every 100 uses. I could be completely wrong here. It's just what I'm reading through the guide. I don't know how accurate everything is. Everything kind of levels up. So it's not just like your normal stats, like you level up your weapons and your armor and your magic. Anyway, some of it seemed a little bit confusing to me. I will probably doing some offline grinding, but for now we're just gonna kind of roll with it and kind of take things as it comes. Oh, this is another thing too. So it's not just like talk or like action, it's say, learn, and then obviously item. So I want to read what it says here in the instruction manual for you guys, because maybe this is the first time you've ever seen this game too. It's quite interesting. So the dialogue is based around a keyword system. I'll just read this. Another interesting aspect of Final Fantasy II, not emulated from other FF games, is in the system of keywords that you will find in the game. For example, look at the screenshot to the right. Obviously, you guys aren't seeing this, but it's actually in the throne room. Some words are going to be displayed in brackets, and those are basically keywords. So, say, this allows you to say a known term to the person to whom you're speaking. This may or may not invoke a reaction from them. Most will only respond to one specific word, other words will just generate confusion from them. Nonetheless, this often allows for progress in the game itself when used with the right terms. Learn. This allows you to learn a term that you see within brackets and only within brackets. Even if a keyword were to be used elsewhere, if it's not in brackets, then it cannot be learned. This fact is mostly safeguard against skipping through parts of the game accidentally. There's actually a lot of spelling errors in this manual. The quality of it's really good, and I appreciate the effort, but there is quite a bit of spelling errors. So I'm just gonna stop reading there. Anyways, your destiny will be intertwined with mine. I could feel it. First, let's head towards Finn. So what happens if I say? Okay, so I literally... Oh, wow. Okay, so I get it now. Okay. So typically when you talk to characters, especially like in Final Fantasy 1, they just speak with you. And that continues on here basically, but if people say keywords, then those keywords will be very important as we continue to go along, clearly. So right now I don't know anything and there's nothing in brackets. And I guess probably item would mean like key items that you give to people along the way. Our password is Wild Rose, don't forget it. Okay, so now since that's in brackets, that means it's a keyword that we can learn, and that's the password for the rebels. So we're gonna learn it. Okay. So what happens if we say Wild Rose to this dude now? I see you're using the password. Try saying it to others too. Okay. Very interesting. I feel like this game is going to have an interesting and more in-depth learning curve, clearly, than the first one, but I'm eager for it. Now, I've heard that this game is not the best. I heard Final Fantasy 2 and 3 has a lot of detractors, but I'm very excited for this. Finn Castle has been taken by the Empire. Their monsters are all over the place. Okay, so I didn't even have the ability to say, so it must be certain NPCs. Whoa, I can't fucking stop this dude. Stop, dude, I'm trying to talk to you. To the east is the port city of Palm, but a large lake blocks the way. I hate the way the text scrolls, man. Oh god, that's gonna take so long to get used to. Like, it makes me want to vomit. Alright, so you need a canoe, that's similar to Final Fantasy 1. This is the meeting room. Okay. Alright, let's kind of, I guess we'll explore around in the castle here. Probably the beginning of the game is going to be a lot of talking and leveling up, as always. Classic RPGs. This is Altea's rebel base. Kashuan's Prince Gordon is here in Altea. It seems he's lost his confidence, though. Princess Hilda fled here... God, I can't fucking read tonight. Princess Hilda fled here to Altea when Finn was seized. She took control of the rebellion when the king was fatally wounded. Okay, so she's the leader of the rebellion. Got it. Can I get in these? I was trying to see if you could sneak into the bed like some of the later Final Fantasies. So the one thing that I will say about the graphics that I've noticed, they're fairly similar, but I could tell that like a lot of the environments are more detailed. Got a potion. I kind of like the sound that just played for the confirmation of getting the item. It's pretty cool. Nothing here. At least the menuing seems to be fairly quick in this game. I do like the way things look. Okay, so select still lets us move our people. I'm gonna move Oneida to the back row because people that typically, I'm sure she's gonna be a magician of some sort. I don't know if it's a white mage or a black mage, but I'd like to move them to the back. I'll keep Bits and Leboshi in the front for now. And can you swap them? Doesn't look like you can. Because the one B bumps you out and A just pushes them to the front and to the back, so... Well, that might be a good thing. That might mean that we don't have to constantly reset our party like we did in Final Fantasy 1 when people got poisoned and shit. Is this a save spot, by the way? Can't use this, okay. Because if you guys have played any of the later ones, like specifically Final Fantasy IV, something like that inside of a dungeon would typically be a save spot. Which, by the way, guys, I want to announce that, spoiler alert, because I don't know when this is coming out, but in the month of August, I have purchased a complete unboxed copy of Final Fantasy IV Advanced. I've never played any of Final Fantasy IV, 5, or 6 with the quote-unquote more modern translations of releases of that, or like ROM hacks, so I'm pretty excited to play that. I'm also like super into Game Boy Advance now. I like go in and out all the time with different consoles. It's pretty bad. This is the king's room. He was critically injured by the Empire's soldiers. Okay. Yeah, man, you alright? Oh, the pain. My daughter Hilda will tell you everything. Alright, he don't care about that. Alright, so yeah, obviously the king is a more important character, but he has nothing of note to say. And currently we only know the password, so he probably doesn't give a fuck. He's on his deathbed and he's like, can you shut up? Alright, I think the next step is honestly probably going outside. Password is Wild Rose. What if I say it to you? Wild Rose is the crest of Finn. Ah, I wonder how Finn is doing now. I saw captives being gathered there. If you're going to try to find Oneida's brother Freak... Yeah, okay, so Freak Squad is Leonhardt. Alright. Good to know in my headcanon. Finn might be a good place to start. However, it's become very dangerous ever since the Empire seized it. Be careful. Alright, I actually do have a map in front of me that was supplied by Flashback Entertainment, and it is also numbered, similarly to how the map that came with Final Fantasy I was. So currently we are in Altea, and the number 2 spot on the map is Gatea. Very, very unique, right? Finn is actually spot 3, so I'm going to say that we probably need to go to Gatea first, which is going to be to the northwest. But it looks like we've exhausted every option in the castle. Kind of thought the castle was going to be a little bit bigger, although I'm not quite surprised considering it's a NES/Famicom game. Okay, here we go. Ooh, look at this ninja sprite. Hey, I'm Paul, the world's greatest thief. There's nothing I can't steal. Yo, is this dude gonna steal from me? What if I say Wild Rose to you? I never steal from rebels. My hometown of Finn was invaded. Alright, cool. Don't steal from me, bro. The Empire hasn't attacked Altea yet, thankfully. I'm liking the town music. Ah, yes, we have a more traditional thing instead of the way that you buy items for Final Fantasy I, which I actually wasn't a huge fan of. But, alright, you only have 400 gold. Ah, some stuff here is pretty attainable, actually. Okay. Well, I will buy a buckler. Sure. And that went into my general items. Oh, thank God. Is it? Oh, thank goodness. So, in Final Fantasy I, granted it's the first game, I get it, and I'm used to it, don't get me wrong, but I hated the fucking, like, weapon and armor system where, especially later in the game when I'm picking up so much stuff and I have to drop it, where this is gonna just pile into my general items, which is more traditional. So that being said, let's equip the buckler. Wait, what? Hold up. Oh, arm, there we go. No? Does the buckler even do anything? What do we got here? Broadsword. Okay, so it was supposed to go into the hand. Now I'm confused. Why did his attack go down so much? Maybe I bought the wrong item. Yeah, dude, his attack went down a lot. Holy shit. And the defense didn't go up at all. Well, I may have purchased the wrong item, people. We'll learn our lesson. We also apparently have to kind of decide what kind of weapons we're going to be using. Since this is the first playthrough and relatively blind beyond what I'm supplied with. Unless I get really, really stuck, of course. I think I'm going to probably stick with swords for bits. I heard that... let me go to the stats real quick. So it looks like there's daggers, wands, swords, axes, bows. I'm guessing that's a spear? Oh, you know what? Maybe I should equip the buckler because I forgot about the skills. I don't know. I'm gonna go against my better judgment and equip the buckler here. But I don't like the fact that his attack went down so much. Either way. I might stick with axes for Leboshi. I guess we'll have to see. I don't probably have to make my choice super early. Like, I could probably dick around a little bit and see what's for sale. Like, for example, in here. Let's see what this dude says. I'm just an old man. Heh, that was only a disguise. I'm the rebel's best blacksmith, Tabul. Oh, interesting. Alright. What would you like? Well, let's see. So we have a knife, a cane. Okay, so it's a javelin, and then a broadsword. I think Bits already has the broadsword. Yeah. Okay. Do we have any magic up in this bitch? Or are we just heading out with like one potion, no heals? Oh my god. Can't be good. Alright, here we go. We got stuff. What's up in anything special? Bear with me here, people. Beginning of an RPG, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'll be resting here a lot. Ooh, it's free! Nice, I like that. The beginning of Phantasy Star has a free resting area that was quite frequented. Why do we have 3 people here? Potion, X potion, eye drop, antidote. Okay. I might buy some potions, but I want to see if there's spells first. Crucifix. Echo, Maiden's Kiss, Golden Needle. I know Golden Needle heals stone. Crucifix I think cures curse. I don't remember what these do. It's in my instruction manual they gave me though. Phoenix Down, obviously, we know what that does. Cures you if you die. Ether replenishes magic points. Cottage is a full heal, I believe, across the board. What is Elixir? Elixir, I remember, that's fucking expensive. Elixir is probably a full heal across the board as well, but I feel like that can't be the case then for the cottage. Only used in the overworld for the cottage. Here we go. Antidote, cures poison. Cottage, fully restores HP and MP, only usable in the overworld. Crucifix, gets rid of curse. Echo Scream, gets rid of silent. Elixir fully restores of HP and MP of one character. Yeah, I don't think that's ever really financially responsible. Probably going to be a lot relying on finding those. Ether obviously restores some MP. Eye drops, darkness, gold needle, petrification / stone. High potion 1 to 200 HP. So I guess it's not set. Seems like it must be random or something. Maiden's Kiss. Okay, that makes sense. Toad gets rid of Toad. Phoenix Down recovers you from a KO and also restores a small portion of the HP, and potion 25 to 50 HP to one character. Pretty standard, I guess. I'm still gonna search around town because I want to find magic spells before I start buying any potions. My name is Gordon, late Prince of Kashun. Now I'm just a lowly coward. My clan fled from Kashun, but my brother Scott was captured by the Empire. You hear that shit, Scott? If you're watching, probably not. If you want to join, or excuse me, you want to join the war? If you succeed, remember what a coward I am. Okay. Noted. Coward ass. Whoa, got the Final Fantasy theme going on here. You can't use this. Okay. So clearly we're going to be interacting with this at some point. It would not just be here. I wonder if it's going to service kind of like an end game thing, similar to Final Fantasy 1, where you go to the Temple of Fiends so early. And indeed, it looks like we have magic. Give me a cure. That's what your boy wants. Oh, we have a single salesman, or is this just black magic? Fire, bolt, ice, cure. Oh, interesting. So are we not dividing white and black magic? Or we just have to figure it out on our own? Either way, I'm gonna say that Fire, Bolt, and Ice probably isn't learnable by Oneida. Either way, I can't afford it, so. Okay, so it looks like it's a spell book. Is it a consumable? What do I do? Cure. Who will learn the spell? Got it. So it is a consumable. Interesting. So Oneida learned Cure. I can't remember what these numbers mean. I want to look this up real quick. I think 1 means it's level 1, but I don't remember what the double zeros means. Let me see. Come on, guide. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this game's a little bit more intimidating than even like Final Fantasy 4 or 1. You know what I mean? Like, they really took a step up with what they were trying to do. Magic spell levels. I remember that it covered it somewhere. Where is it? That's for status effects. Bear with me here, people. I am sorry. Beginning of a brand new playthrough. Well, if I can't find it in like 1 second, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Magic power. I don't know, I swear to God it says it somewhere in the guide, but I can't find it right now, so I'll reserve that for offline. We are approaching a half hour here. Ooh, I do like... Oh! Was the water moving like that in the first game? I feel like it wasn't. I feel like it's moving differently, and I like the way it looks a little bit better. Let's definitely pop a save. Saved, remember to hold... Yeah. Typical. Cool, so that's a really quick save as well. Whoa! What the fuck? There's just airships flying around? Am I gonna get, like, abducted or some shit? What the fuck was that? Anyways, I'm noticing some similar land formations here. First game, after you do the, Temple of Fiends, the bridge gets built to the north. So anyways, let's get some fighting in here, shall we? Like I said, I'm gonna stick with the sword, I think, for bits. Oneida should be in the back row, right? Yes, she is. Ooh, this is a perfect way to find out. I'm gonna kill a couple enemies first, but I want to see how this game reacts to if you kill an enemy. Guessing I missed. Oh, are you, dude? Are you fucking kidding with the poison? I literally have to go back to... Wait. Am I... Hold on. Did I just shed being poisoned? Did I see that correctly? Now I'm poisoned again? I'm so confused. I definitely want to check my stats after this as well. Victory, baby. Oh shit, they run off the screen. Whoa, I think I leveled up. It looks like turning the text at the 8 makes things a little bit too fast. Did I level up already? Or was that me just gaining stat points? Okay, so the buckler is at 05 now, and the sword's at 05, so I'm assuming same for, like, Leboshi's. No. Interesting. So Bits leveled up quicker than Leboshi, even though I think Leboshi did more damage. And Oneida... Yeah. Okay. Noted. Either way, I have to go back to town. It looks like you have the ability to shed poison? I mean, I'm not complaining, but holy crap, man, that's way different from the first game. The first game, poisoned is so annoying, especially in, like, the first third. Wait. Yo, what? Didn't it say 0 gil before? I swear it did. Okay, talk about awkward. That's a weird, like, resting transition. Kind of a little too long. I like the one in Final Fantasy 1 a little bit more, but either way, guys. What do we got gold-wise? 171. Yeah, I think the name of the game right now is probably going to be leveling up a little bit. So anyways, we're going to call it a part here. Let's save just for prosperity's sake. So yeah, guys, lots to kind of unpack here in Final Fantasy II. Definitely a lot more in depth, and they're trying a lot of different things, which, I mean, you have to applaud Squaresoft for, or Square, whatever. But I could see where potentially the system can become flawed. A friend of mine, You Could Beat Video Games, who has a wonderful YouTube channel, he did comment something along the lines of, there's that airship again. He commented something along the lines of how you can kind of abuse the leveling system in this game, which I can kind of read between the lines and see how you can. As long as you do adequate grinding, I think you can become incredibly overpowered with like weapons and spells and stuff like that. But either way, we're gonna kind of encounter it as it comes along, guys. This is a first time full playthrough of this game. Anyways, if you guys have been enjoying this so far, stick around for part 2 coming up soon. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I do my best to reply to all comments and all videos. Hope you've been enjoying the content on the channel as well as this, and I'll see you in the next part. Take care. Great ending, right? Very smooth.